Alright, so today I'm going to have a holistic discussion on Shatta Wale. I'm going to talk about Shatta Wale wholly in this particular video. It is going to be everything I know about Shatta Wale, everything I think about Shatta Wale, and some suggestions to him and maybe his fans. Sometimes when I'm talking about Shatta Wale, I'm very comfortable because I know he is not very emotional. He takes some things as they are, and life goes on. At some artists, I'm not comfortable talking about them because when I do, they rather see it as hatred. They rather see it as not liking them, dislike, and all that. But with Shatta Wale, I can even comfortably say whatever I want to say to him. I know if he doesn't like it, he will let me know, and if he likes it, he will let me know, and life goes on. Life goes on. No one kills each other. Yes, sometimes the fans might not understand it, but then we are not doing it for just someone. We are not doing it to please anybody. We're doing it for the love of the industry. That is why almost every day we wake up thinking about the industry. So it is still more of videos here on Sammy Flex TV from my isolation center, just for you to know that even in our small corners, we think about the industry. My name is Sammy Flex, and you are welcome to Sammy Flex TV. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you have to, because when I leave here, there is going to be more fire. Seriously, when I leave here, we are going to put out more information, more latest updates. You don't have to be missing them. Before I go on to the main topic for today, which is going to be solely about Shatta Wale, I want you to know that if you live in Europe, you can also send money to someone in Ghana and in some selected African countries. All the information are available on our app store, that is Tap Tap Send. Tap tap send. It is simple. You just have to go through it and you are good to go. And a little bit information here is that you can download it from your app store, or better still Google Play Store, and you are ready to send money to your loved ones here in Ghana and in some selected African countries. Here I'm talking about Ghana, Senegal, Mali, Ivory Coast, and Guinea. You can also send money from UK, Italy, Germany, France, Belgium, Netherlands, and Spain as well. Anytime you use a special code called the Sammy Flex code, you get some £5 if you are from London, and if you are from any of the European countries, you get some €5 as well. Now, why am I talking about Shatta Wale today? Let's read this story here. And the story was published today, that is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. Originally, it was published by ghbase.com. Originally, it was published by ghbase.com, but then I'm reading this one from Ghana Web. That says, "I'll stop miming. It is going to be live band henceforth. Shatta Wale tells fans." I'll stop miming. It is going to be live band henceforth. Shatta Wale tells fans. Now let me read the story verbatim before I even start doing my analysis. Before I start making the minimum. This one says, multiple award-winning artist Shatta Wale has assured his fans that henceforth, life after coronavirus, he will specialize more in live band as he gradually evolves musically. The Ghanaian dancehall artist has often been criticized for always miming, whilst his rivals like Sammy and Stonebwoy are ahead of him when it comes to live band. Sharing a new video on his IG page, Shatta Wale revealed that he will go more into live band after buying a set of brand new live band equipment. And this is a quotation from him that says, "My virtual concert is going to be more live band kind of performance. I have just bought live band equipment, and so on. And so now onward, it is going to be more live band and less miming performances for me," he told Kwesi Abuaje in an interview. I don't know whether this interview was on radio or maybe on any of Kwesi Abuaje's digital or online platforms. But then this is what I think. Sometimes I also see this argument online from some fans. Again, the troublemakers, the fans. Sorry if you are not one of them, but if you're one of them, I'm talking about you, talking about some fans. I see this argument or debate online that, oh, Shatta Wale cannot do a live performance, Shatta Wale cannot do a live performance, and it goes on like that, especially coming from the opposing fan bases. They put out this argument. Well, if someone thinks Shatta Wale as a dancehall artist cannot do a live band performance or cannot do a live performance, then the person is telling lies. And that is the point I want to make from this. I remember during the People's Choice Awards, Shatta Wale performed with a live band at the National Theatre. and on the day people enjoyed him. Once again, when he launched, I think is it the Wonder Boy or maybe the Rain concert, when he did the launch, he also performed with a live band. He started the show. I think it was the Wonder Boy. Yes, the Wonder Boy. Let me be very specific. It was the Wonder Boy. He performed. He started the performance with a live band, and again, it was on point. He killed it. But the problem with Shatta Wale's live band consistency has always been the fans. And Shatta Wale is that guy who listens to his fans the more, because he thinks they are the reason why he is where he is today. He thinks they are the reason why he is who he is today. Therefore, he listens to them, everything he says. There are some cocos around him who he picked out of this fandom. There are some cocos around him. And now those guys are very powerful. I don't want to mention names because I will surely leave out some of these names and they might feel offended. So let me leave it as such. There are some fandoms around him and he picked them, and now they are part of the integral team of Team Shatta Wale. So on the online thing, I think this afternoon I saw one of the rehearsal sessions on the timelines of Flex K Jermaine. I saw one of the rehearsal sessions. Thank you, Flex K Jermaine, for sharing that. I think it was Captain performing, rehearsing with the band in the studio where they are going to do the Faith concert on 4th April, this Saturday. In fact, on Saturday at 8 p.m., I guess, we are all not going to sleep. Whilst we are living in our boredom, we will be online to make sure that this concert becomes successful. We will be online to make sure that we are all going to be living witnesses to this concert. Interestingly, it is not only Ghanaian artists who are doing this online concert. I've also seen a story of Two-Face Idibia, who is one of the biggest Nigerian artists. In fact, he's one of the few people who started the whole Afro music movement or Afrobeat movement that we are enjoying today. He's also saying he's going to do another concert that is on Easter Day in Nigeria to raise funds to support some people who are going through this Corona 1 or 2. Forgive me. Yes, I'm talking about coronavirus. Those who are going through it. He's also going to do this concert to raise funds to support them. The good thing is that Shatta Wale can always do a live performance. He can always do a live performance. No two ways about that. But then the fans. So the one he's going to do in the studio for the live thing, he wouldn't get any complaint. The one he's going to do in the studio for the live thing, he will never get any complaint because everybody will be happy. And again, because of Ghana, sometimes we have issues with sound at our bigger events. When you are performing a live band and you don't get a good person who is behind the mixer, sometimes the live doesn't sound good in the ears of people. But in a studio, in that confinement where you have your speaker here, your speaker there, a good person behind the console will give you a clear sound and it will be good. I'm only praying for those who will do the output, because we realized that when Edem was doing his concert, the online concert, he was having some technical hitches here and there. So we are only praying that the people who will be doing it for Shatta Wale will get it right so he wouldn't have issues. So on that day, I know fans around the world will be happy, because to them it is going to be an indoor thing, and when it comes to live band, it is indoor. The taste is always different. Maybe elsewhere it might not be like that, but in Ghana, where I've attended thousands of shows, when it is live and it is indoors, the taste is different. When it is live and it is a huge outdoor program, like a carnival type of program, the taste has always not been best. And that is why some artists will finish with their live performance and some people go like, live band in Philly, live band in Philly, live band in Philly. Because the kicks their ears are used to, the kind of flow their ears are used to, they did not get it with the live band thing. So today, Shatta Wale is telling us that I'll stop miming. It is going to be live band henceforth. But me, Sammy Flex, I want to challenge him. I want to throw a big challenge to him. That yes, during the corona period that he will be performing from his studio, the live band, he will do it and feel cool about it. And Shatta Wale, when he's doing his live band thing and someone messes up with him with sound, he will go bonkers. In fact, he will go haywire. So I am going to challenge him that yes, this is a good call if he is going to make it. It is a good call if really he wants to do it. But I'm only challenging him that right after this, if there is going to be any mega concert with a large audience and the fan base, whether he will still maintain this is another call. For doing, he can. For doing, he can. He can always do it. But whether that will satisfy his numerous fan base, those who will be paying money to come for his concerts, whether that will be satisfying them is where the problem or the question is. He can do it. He will be cool. Now that he says he has a Shatta band or something like that, which is a cool thing. If he's going to be doing things with a band, of course, Shatta Wale is that artist. He's there. He can have a Shatta band, travel the whole world with them. Yes, to some people in his fandom, they are going to love it. But to the ordinary guy, would they love the fun thing? Would they love the life thing? That is where the issue is. So on Saturday, we are all going to open our ears, open our eyes to watch the online concert called the Faith Concert. I hear it will be around 8 p.m. We will see how it will go. But then right after the studio thing, if he wants to continue, when he brings it out, we are going to still make sure we remind him on this particular headline that I will stop miming. It is going to be live and henceforth. Shatta Wale tells fans. This is my review on this. After Saturday, after the performance, we will come here on this same platform to say more. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been one of my isolation videos here in Accra, Ghana. Make sure you share with someone. Make sure you tell someone to also subscribe to the channel because we have more for you. We are out of here. Thank you for watching.